Hello, this is Horror Studio One, and this is my unedited podcast. Hello, this is Horror Studio One coming to you once again with his unedited podcast. Looks like I'm gonna be doing a lot more of these. Maybe every Sunday I'll upload one of these because these are so much fun to do, and I miss talking to you guys over the microphone. So today we're gonna talk about a subject that I was inspired to make while talking to my friends recently. Murdering for money. Well, you all always know that a lot of people have friendships broken because of money, of lending money, owing money, friendships and even family relationships dying because of that. Well, today we're going to talk about some extreme cases. And I was actually inspired to make this video from talking to two friends of mine. As you guys know, I'm in this competition kind of thing. And there's a lot of times where I have to basically drive my car to very far off places to do some training and stuff like that. And I was in the same car with my two friends who were in the same competition as myself. And we were just talking about random shit, and, they know I have a YouTube channel. And then we're just talking about some random shit. And then we start talking about like this crazy stuff, like murders and ghosts and stuff like that, which they find really interesting. So they start talking about this thing that I have not heard about, but was like all over the news, and it's because we live in Toronto, and in the state, in the kind of region of North York. I don't know if you guys know this case, but recently there was a murder that happened over money, and it's so horrible because what happened was there was this guy. Both of these guys are from mainland China, and for those of you who don't know a lot about mainland China, and the students and the young people from there, they are fucking loaded, okay? They're loaded with cash. They are rich. They come from rich families. They drive Porsches and all that kind of stuff. And around North York is like one of the most richest of the rich, live and stuff like that. So basically, my friend was saying like the building where he lived, like 3 houses down from his house, there was a murder that happened where the body was put inside that abandoned place. It was an abandoned house and a body was put in there. Basically what happened was that there was a female student, or if not a student, just a very young person. It's probably someone in her early 20s or late teens. And she had a friend who was a male, and he was also a mainland Chinese gentleman. And basically the gentleman comes from a very poor family. His dad's in jail. He basically has to, he's really not rich and does not have money. So his rich girlfriend basically lends him cash. And from what I heard from my friends, it was something like 10,000, 100K or something like that. It was a lot of money. And instead of returning the money, this gentleman decides to murder this girl because he couldn't come up with the money to give back to her. So he fucking kills her. But the thing with that, it's so sad, is because besides the kindness of this girl and lending him money, this girl never really told him he had to even give it back. She was like, yeah, just give it back whenever you can, when you're free, when you're available, when you're able to give it back to me. It's okay. She was like that attitude, and he still freaking killed her. He killed her for the money. He basically murdered her and chopped her up and left her in that abandoned house to be found. And of course, this whole situation exploded and they found out who the killer was. But I'm just saying, killing for money is not a very isolated incident. I was trying to Google this case because I was trying to find the name of it. If you guys know the name of this case, please tell me, because I couldn't freaking find it. My friends forgot the name. But when I was trying to Google like murdering for money, and I think that's kind of why I wanted to name the title of the video that, there has been a lot of cases where people have murdered friends and relatives for friggin' money. I can tell you guys another case, and I'll read it out right here, where a kid kills his family for money. And this happened in Oklahoma a couple years ago, but it's one of the more crazy cases where, you always hear about kids sometimes like they kill their parents and stuff like that, and you think that never happens, but it does happen. And the motivation here is just for money, dude. A 19-year-old University of Oklahoma student has been arrested for the murder of his parents and younger sister. The bodies of John and Joy Hrubby as well as their daughter Catherine, were discovered by a housekeeper in the family's Duncan, Oklahoma home on October 13th, according to court documents. A probable cause alleges that in an interview with police, the son, Alan Hrubey, I don't know, it's H-R-U-B-Y, confessed to stealing one of his father's 9mm pistols with the intent to murder his family. Hrubey further told authorities that he shot his mother in the kitchen, then shot his 17-year-old sister when she came in from washing her car, and he waited for his father to return home, at which point the son shot him too. After the slayings, the son allegedly disposed of the gun and a video surveillance disc from the home security system in the Stevens County Lake and went to Dallas for a OU Texas football game. According to the statement, the son stated that the reason he killed his family was because he had been cut off financially due to an abundance of spending in recent times. The district court attorney told the newspapers that the son had financial difficulties and owed a loan shark $3,000. The son believed that he would be the only heir to his family's estate. The son was charged with 3 counts of first-degree murder and 2 counts of concealing stolen property. He is currently being held at Stevens County Jail without bond. They told him that this person is an evil person, and a death penalty will be considered. He is scheduled to return to court on December 17th. So this is an older case. We can basically check what happened to him. But I'm just saying, like, that's freaking insane, bro. Murdering for money, dude. What the fuck? I think there's an update to what happens with this guy. Let's see what happens to him. I'm just personally very curious. I mean, this guy, it says in the statements that his father has suspected that he was using a credit card that didn't belong to himself. It was said that, this guy was like traveling to Europe with his family's money too. If you guys don't know who this is, H-R-U-B-Y, Hrubey is his name, dude. I want to see what happens at the very end. I'm pretty sure he got his just desserts. But the thing is, he kind of killed his family for $3,000. Anyways, that's fucked up. Anyways, if you guys have any interest in cases like these, go check this one out. If you guys have any idea on this case, Hrubey, H-R-U-B-Y, you can go check it out. It says that he felt no remorse over this whole case and shit like that. So that's what I'm trying to say, guys. Killing for money, dude. It was insane, and the fact that was so close to where I lived really inspired me to make this video. And I think I'll be doing more of these like cases or like murder cases in the future. I think because I find them pretty interesting, and it's a good departure. Is that the word? It's a good depart from the other stuff that I usually do, like ghosts and stuff like that, where actual murders happen, and I find those interesting because I used to be in criminology. So that is why I did this. Anyways, thank you guys so much. It feels so good to be talking to you guys once again after a long hiatus about the live streams. Haven't been doing them recently. I'll probably resume them in June after, this competition ends. If you guys don't know what this is, watch my previous live stream where I talk about this, or my previous podcast where I talk about this. It's a televised competition. I can't really tell too much about it, but it's all online. And I might be needing some of you guys to help me, do some votes and stuff in the future. But that comes afterwards. And that ends in June, early June. So I'll probably start doing live streams again once I have more time, because now I'm doing crazy shit every day. But anyways, guys, I love you guys so much. Thank you for listening once again to the podcast. And yeah, money is important, but friends and family are more important. And you know what's really important? Liking this video. And subscribing if you already haven't. And for those of you who usually watch my live streams, Eden, Pharaoh, you guys, I'm sorry, but I will resume myself back in June, and I'll see you guys later. Okay? Love you guys so much. Continue to stay cool and subscribe to my video. Bye.